Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, I first wanted to show you that I did put my planner in this folio. This is a really old folio from Happy Planner. I think probably 2020, that's where I kind of got all of my supplies from Happy Planner, but it's really cute. It's a super bright pink I wouldn't normally gravitate towards. Look at this little heart snap, is really adorable. And then I don't love that it says hustle here. Like, I would like it plain, probably a little better, but actually it's really kind of fun to have it in. It's not practical for most of my day, so I do take it out when I'm really deeply planning because I like to fold my planner backwards. Also, I did switch to these expander discs, which doesn't fit perfectly in the folio. It has like some, you know, indentations, but I'm going to stay with the bigger rings, and I'll tell you why. When I'm actually writing in my planner, I like to fold the planner back on itself, you know, like you can do for a notebook. So that's when I take it out, but pretty much during the day I can leave it in here. And if I want to write something, I can just open up to the page. Like, for instance, we are on Tuesday. Early on Tuesday, I barely started planning, but I can just take my pen, which it has a pen loop, which I like. Usually I just kind of hook my pen on the front like that, but it has the pen loop, and then I could just add some of the stuff that I need to plan. So I am liking it fine, but I think it's kind of fun. It feels professional, but I am a stay-at-home mom, so I don't actually need it. But let's just look at the folio here. We have like two pockets here and this big pocket. They still have similar folios on the Happy Planner website. I don't know if they have this color. And then when you move it out here, you also have another big pocket, like maybe a sticker book can fit in there. And then this is where you slide it in, and you have the pen loop. And of course the pretty gold in the middle. All right, so all of that to say, we are not doing anything with that today. I just wanted to show you kind of how I was using it right now. But we are actually going to be planning for the next week, which is the 15th to the 21st of June. So we're getting ahead, and this will be actually the week that summer, you know, it becomes summer, even though it's already really hot. I'm going to skip this weekly overview for just a moment, and let's do Sunday first in this video. And if you saw my flip through, my 12 spread flip through video, you'll know that I had a problem with my hard drive, which was like super disappointing. It just completely corrupted. So all of my videos that I've been filming the last couple weeks are on there, and then are just not able to be accessed. It is restoring, and it keeps jumping up. It had like 56 hours of restoration. Now it's up to 400 hours of restoration, and that just tells you like how much was on that hard drive. And so that's really disappointing. It actually has like years of my life on there, so I do hope it restores, but we'll see. So today we're just going to continue. So even though you didn't see the full decorate with me on the previous weeks, you will see the full decorate with me on this week. And I did like the flip through, so I think at the end of the week I'm going to flip through all of the 8 spreads, because I do 8 spreads a week. In case you don't have time to sit and watch the full decorate with me, I'm still going to also do the compilation where it shows like all of the decorate with me's in one long video. Sometimes that can be fun. I like long videos when I'm planning, when I'm writing my plans. I like to have that in the background. So in case you do too, that will be in the background. Now, if you have not seen my videos before, I'm making this into a 2-page daily. So all of this is going to be Sunday, June 15th. Yes, June 15th. Both sides. I have a timeline over here, and I do my subjects elsewhere. So for today, I'm using my sticker book, Wrong Boho Spring. And this sticker book, even though it's technically a spring sticker book, it can really be used for anything. So if it was like light pastels, I wouldn't necessarily use it, like the pinks and the greens and the yellows. But I like these colors. I think they're really fine for any time of the year, as long as you're in like a boho sticker mood. So this is what I'm going to use today. Now what I was thinking is, because we already have the pink here to bring out, this is kind of the outfit that I'm looking at to bring out this gal. She has like the light green and the darker green, and then she has peach in her shirt. So she's one of the first things I'm gonna get on here. And she's going over here in my timeline. I do like to have something in my timeline because it gets really plain. Let me get her a little straighter. Oh, the page is ripping. That's okay. It's gonna go right back on there. Just straighter. All right, because the timeline can get really boring over here if you don't put something there. So let's see. She actually does match because she has this green and she has the peach. So I think I'm gonna grab her as well. So for my spreads, I usually like to do 2 girls and then maybe, you know, other things to decorate around. Let's put her like just kind of walking in these flowers over here. Also, if you haven't seen my channel, this is an outdated planner that I'm using. And because I'm making it into a 2-page daily anyway, it doesn't really matter what days or dates are on there. It's kind of like a blank notebook now when I write everything out. Although, a blank notebook in some ways might be easier, but I like some of these sections. Also, I do have this planner already, and that's why I'm going to be using it. So I'm going to just come in and grab some boxes. But we are saying we're going to bring in this darker blue of her denim, which is not quite denim color. So I'm going to grab that. And I think we can get away with this gal too. So let's grab her. This box down here is like my cleaning area. And then we'll do a box over here. We want to do some boxes over here. Okay, so since we did this kind of faded in parts box with a solid box, I found this is it now this color kind of faded and then this color solid, so it's, I don't know. So this is just my logic for using this box, is I like that it's kind of opposite. So we're going to bring this little, and this is already like a pre-made cluster, which is super fun. So I might put it, actually it might look good right there, huh? I think it will. So let's turn it so I can see what I'm doing here. Whoops. You know when you have it straight and then your finger just, your hand just moves right at the end. Are we there? Whoop. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. So I like that, and now you could just really see that this pinky peach does not match at all, but that's okay. I'm not going to be worried about that because I chose to use this really decorative planner, and I still actually really like it. Because this box would be super plain. This is like my rationalization. This box would be super plain if it was just white, but I love like the edge flowers. I love how errands is written, even though I don't use it for errands. All right, so the next thing I want to do, I do want to cover these green dots here just because they really do stand out with this color scheme that I'm using. So let me see if I have some that are just, how many do I need? So 13 I need. And let's see. I'm sure if I flip like around to all of them I could grab 13. Or do I want to like go down the row? I might do that. I might just go down this row. Why not? And do like 2 of each, or should I alternate? You know what? I think I really do want a solid, like one color. So we'll come grab these. There are 10 here, and then I just have to grab 3 more from somewhere else. I like that these are a little bigger because I think they're going to cover the entire box without having to use any whiteout. And last one for now, and we'll go back in and get the rest. Yeah, those are gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna try to get them straight. I hope I can. You know, like I have a guide, why couldn't I get them straight? Okay, these two, they're kind of like overlapped funny, so let me pull them back up. I was telling myself I really need to plan faster because I do have so many spreads per week to do, and then like I still have other things that I have to do. Do I still have that color somewhere? I mean, it's close to this color, but I don't know if it's the same color. We'll just use them anyway, just in case it's. Oh yeah, it's the same color. Ugh, okay, that would make sense to have it be the same color. So I don't usually do this because I do like the colors on this page, on the pages. So I usually leave it whatever color's there for color. For color, I keep saying color, but in this case, I because I have this box here, I think that they look better there. I might have put this box over here and covered part of it, and yeah. Anyway, let's not have an hour discussion over decisions. So now, so I'm thinking a decorative box, something like this, which is a really cute boho scene with a different box. And I think we're going to bring in this lighter color here. Yeah. So I think we're going to just put it here and here. One thing that annoys me about when I decorate is sometimes I don't consider like how much room I'm going to need somewhere. Ugh, it makes me mad. I think I'm going to have to scoot this one over. Bummer. So I'm just going to pull it up slowly. But overall, everything has been working out. We'll flip through when I open up my planner again, and you can see just how well the dashboard layout is working. And then one of the things I really love, which I didn't think would be as big of a deal, is that I already have lines over here for my timeline. I really love that. Okay, before we get too much further, I want to get my timeline numbers on here, and I'm thinking, let's see what numbers we actually have left. So I do military time, and that's why I can use a number book like this. So we don't have enough of either of those in this style. Let me see. Yeah, we won't have enough. So let me see if the other styles have something. Okay, so we have this peachy in that style, which I think is fine. And do we have the blue? We don't have the blue. All right, so I think we're just gonna go with this peachy one. So I like a timeline, not because I have a lot of appointments, but really because I like time blocking. And it's like, you know, what I want to focus on at the 11 a.m. hour, what I want to focus on at the noon hour, things like that. So that's what I like having a timeline for. And again, I do military time, and it goes all the way till 11 p.m. So 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And the reason I like to use these stickers, I know it might seem kind of wasteful, but I think the color in the middle there is really cute. And I could get just a nice marker set. I do have, what are they called? Friction pens. They look okay when they're on here. Okay. But see how cute this looks. I like it a lot. I do actually have a lot of dates in my stash, so I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, I might be like bummed that I don't have a full set anymore because I already used it on this of numbers, but overall, I have a lot of dates that I'm gonna get to use up for this. So I like it, and I like, again, that it adds like just a splash of color over here, where this timeline sometimes gets really bare. I was putting stickers across, and then I'd have to scoot my timeline over, and I don't like that as much as having these stickers there, where I have my full spot to write across. So it works fine, so if I have to go back to that when I run out, you know, I will do it, but I like this for now. Okay. So there's that peachy color, which is just a little off, but that's okay. Maybe matches her shirt a little better. So we have that done, and I think we're gonna do some washi now. And then we'll see, we'll add like decoration stickers as well. So washi, it's a very like mellow spread, so I don't want to pop it up like too crazy. I might try this. This is called the Pink Company washi. Again, I got this when I got a lot from Mercari, and I don't actually remember what was in the lot now. But as a freebie, they sent me a few rolls of washi, which are these like really pretty ones. So I like that a lot. It kind of looks like wood grain, which goes boho. We're gonna work it, and then we might get a thinner washi. I've been using a thinner washi in the middle of the spread, so we might do that as well. So again, I am trying to, this might be left-handed like the last one. Oh no, it's right-handed, okay. I am trying to go faster with my decorating because it just takes a long time to get all this done for every day on a 2-page daily. It's like a spread every day. But so far I haven't been super successful at picking up the pace. I kind of like it. It has like the kind of blue-green in it. Yeah. I think it's fine. Let's pull it across though. There we go. So what has the weather been like for you gals? We have had several tornado sirens going off this week in the middle of the night, which is a lot of fun. My kids are older, so it is easier, but it's, you know, still stressful. We're all camped out in the bathroom, which is our only like shelter area. So that's fun. Squeezing in there. I do think it's fine. I mean, it may not have been the best choice, but I do think it's fine. All right, and I'll just grab the middle one as well because, you know, we're here. And I think I'm gonna do this kind of blue-gray one too and do a few in the middle. But before we do that, we will get a few more stickers on. I wanna try this. Let's see if this covers these days. Kinda, can it do it? Yeah, that was good. Okay, so that's just like a little decoration. Although it would look better scooted over. I think I'm gonna move it, but you know. Oh, okay, it ripped, but I still think I can get it off. If it rips from the bottom, reverse and pull it from the top. And then you should be able to get it off. Maybe put this over here. Why try it there and move it? I don't know. Gals, I don't know. Okay, so we need some more items. I think I'm going to cut this sticker because I think it would be fun on the bottom. So let's see here. We do it from here to here. We'll cut like right at the books. Okay, we're gonna have to cut a little of this floral. Bummer. I didn't eyeball measure that. Oh, I just ripped it. I didn't eyeball measure that correctly. So we'll get this one on first, and then because of the rip, the other side needs to go on top. The way that it ripped. Bummer. Okay, that's fun. And then this one, I might put like this. Just feed that back in and put it down here. And then we have our bottom corners covered. So I still usually like to have something up here and maybe something up there. I like my corners covered. We can do like a hanging plant, I think, here for some color. I gotta attach it. Come on, what's it hanging from? It's hanging from the sky? No, it has to hang from the washi. My goal really is to not overthink these spreads, but every time I do it, every time. Okay. Oh, we could just do a floral and cut the floral. And bring that down. So I have, this is kind of like a big box for heading, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. And I think when we add the thin washi, we will be done. So let's see how much of this we have left. I don't think it's a lot. So we may only be able to get one per side. Like that, and then I'm going to do this one under her. So we're not to the end, so I might as well just try one more on each side. Okay, so we still have some of that left for another time. Now let's just get the date on and we'll be done. Okay, I do like to cut these stacked days apart. I don't always do it, but I want to do it today. I did actually cut the S a little too much. Sunday, June 15th. Okay, and that is ready to go back into the planner. So again, we're working quite a ways ahead. Well over a week ahead. Or really just about a week ahead. For decorations. So there it is, nice and cute. Again, these boho spring stickers. Because of the plants, maybe they look spring-like, but also they just look like they can go for any season. So I really do love them. That is it for this video. We will be doing Monday, June 16th next. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating the planner for Monday, June 16th. And we're decorating way ahead, about a week ahead. So for this week, we already did Sunday, and now we're gonna jump on and do Monday. I'm pulling out these pages. And if you have not seen my channel before, I make a 2-page daily out of an old dashboard layout. This is like a very colorful, pretty dashboard layout. And I'm using both of these pages just for Monday. So for that, I'm going to white these out. Also, if you haven't seen my recent videos, I do have a hard drive that was corrupted, so there's a huge gap in decorating videos because those were all on that hard drive and not backed up, which is unfortunate. So if those do get restored, which it's working on right now, we'll see if it actually, finishes. I really hope it does. I'll try to upload those videos as soon as I can. Right now I'm just writing off anything that is like a day or a date, and then also the to buy, because I don't use that section as a to buy list. And this is what it looks like when I start decorating. For this video, I'm just using this teacher book. It has really cute summer stickers in here that I've already dug into some. So we're just going to use some of the leftovers of these and try to get another spread out of it. And we do have some boxes that can work. I don't know if we'll grab other boxes. Let me see what I actually have left. I can maybe do some orange. What am I doing? Okay, and I think we'll stop there for now. Oops. We can always come back if we need more. Okay, well, let's just get started. I think we'll do a couple of these boxes up here in my weather section. We'll get a sun in there too. And I'm going to do this little quote that says sunny. I guess I could always say partly sunny, mostly sunny, sunny days. Alright, that's fun. So now I'm going to do the summer bucket list. And I'm going to put this over in my wellness section. I think over here where it covers the word important, but it still has the green on each side. So that green's fun for the summer colors we're using. Or green on one side is fine too. And I want to do another box off of that. I do like boxes in my wellness section. It just makes it fun to plan in there. And we're going to get some flamingos on here. We'll do this sunny days. It doesn't completely coordinate, but this one is a little darker, so I'm not sure about that one. And I guess I'm going to put it over here. Summer vacay will be fun over here. This says less Monday, more summer. That's funny, it just happens to be the Monday, so that works out well. Okay, we'll put like and then some flags. Okay, so that's done. We did get those stickers used. Maybe we put a flag like right here. Okay, so we're gonna put this sheet aside, and then we have these other ones to use. Hello Summer, I think it's gonna be fun over here. I know we're not there yet on Monday. Let's do a lazy summer days up here for some color. Go a little over. I think we'll do one pineapple over on this side too, just to keep it fun. Okay, we'll do it down here in the corner. We have a flamingo, so we do need this guy somewhere else. Where do we think? I like him down here, so let's move this one. That works out pretty well. I think we can do watermelon on each side, just for some fun. What's more summery than watermelon? There's some palm leaves we can use. I think it'd be fun to do a palm tree up here. Fun sunglasses. An ice cream cone. So we're obviously going to use this whole page. And this says Sunday, but we're going to use it anyway, like a ice cream sundae. Okay, so let's get this washi on. I think this will be super fun. So I really like teacher sticker books because they always have really cute, not always, they often have very cute seasonal stickers. It makes it really fun to decorate with. We'll just put that through there. And then we have a second one for over here. Whoops, oh, these are two shorter ones. Okay. That will still work. I want it to be noticeable. So let's do it here. We can actually make it look like one and come across. And we'll do like a strip. Let's do it up here. All right, so now let's grab our outside washi, and then we can see if we want to do any of these other ones. So I think we could save this for one more spread. It actually kind of be a bear spread, so maybe not. But these might actually go in my just sticker combination of summer stickers, which is what I did for spring. But let's find some bright washi to go on here. Very fun and bright. You know, I think I'm gonna do this wild and free. It's kind of, did I do this recently? I think I might have. Sometimes I do that when I find a washi. I'm like, I liked that. Let's do it again and again and again. Wild and free for summer is, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I love the colors. Okay, so I actually really like how that looks, wild and free, like in the sun. And now, even though we do have this sunglass washi strips in here, I do want to go ahead and add a little bit of this one. It's like a bright orange with some gold sparkles. I think it's going to be fun. Kind of like a messed up edge there. Just to bring in a little more color. Pretty low on it, so I'm going to do both sides first. And then see if we have enough for a second. And then we'll do the other one, I think, down here. Alright, so we'll get the date on and then this spread is done. Alright, so we have a couple stickers left to go back into the book. I'm just going to put that in the front until I get those into my little summer section. But wow, this is super bright and cheerful. It is really perfect for the weather that we're having right now. So Mojo Jojo plans, we can pretty much do any date that we have enough of. So let's look at that first. This is going to be the 16th. Okay, I'm gonna mix it up and put it over here for now. I usually like it on the right side of the page. I think that's just where I usually look for the date. So this might bother me a little, but we'll see how it goes. Sometimes when the days are stacked, I do cut them apart. Okay, Monday, June 16th. Super fun and colorful. So we still have the rest of the week to decorate for, and then also the declutter planner, so check back for all of that. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating the weekly overview in my planner. And if you haven't seen my channel before, I am using an old dashboard layout planner. And I'm just decorating it for a 2-page daily. So I am turning it into a 2-page daily instead of just a normal weekly planner. And I found it's a good way to use my old pages, and I really like it. But also, I like to use a 2-page daily because I write a lot in my day. I'm pulling out these pages. This is the weekly overview, but I had already done Sunday and Monday today because I needed to get those videos on today. So I went ahead and decorated them real quickly, edited them, uploaded them. That's like a 4-hour process for 2 videos, and those are done. So now I'm going to head back to decorating the weekly overview and then the rest of the week. So for the weekly overview, I'm still going to white out the days because I like a Sunday start. It's just how my brain thinks. Now this will be for the week the 15th to the 28th. 15th to the 21st. Wow, that was kind of hard to figure out. We're going to white out 2020 because that's not the correct year anymore. We will white out October. So this one I am going to use as a weekly spread, even though most of my spreads are just a 2-page daily. This is Mojo Jojo Plans Pastel Dated. And now we're ready for our stickers. So I'm going to get out my extra sticker pages to grab out stickers that I like the colors of. And we're going to go in here and grab pretty much this kind of pink and green rose. Okay, let's try to get started on some of these. It says on to the next adventure. Okay, so I had a little bit of a family interruption and I just kind of finished the spread. It's definitely not perfect. I did white out the boxes where they had little headings, and I think it's cute enough, and that's always what I'm looking for the weekly. But because I basically did most of this off of camera, I am now going to decorate for Tuesday in this same video. So let's grab our Tuesday pages and get started on that as well, and then we will be further along in our week. Probably hear my husband's television in the background. So here is the weekly, and now we did Sunday and Monday already. Let's grab out the pages for Tuesday. So I'm going to use pink boxes from here. I'm thinking more of this pink. These are lighter, and then that is actually going to finish this page. So we'll pull that out. All of those are gone, and I think we'll just do one more of this type of box, and then I want one double box, and then we can start laying down the stickers. Ah, see, we got it. Very nice. So that's kind of a lot of pink, but I think it's going to work out with the combination. So now I'm going to go in here, and I want to grab some of these gals that look, I think, summery. So like she has summer stuff. Oop, okay, I'm going to be careful sometimes. Actually, I'm going to grab this gal with the dress, because it's the green that I'm looking for too. So I'm thinking pink and green. Maybe her will come back. Well, you know what? We'll grab her now. Although she's not really in summer gear. Cute. Oh, okay, so yeah, like look at this outfit, totally cute. That has the pink and the green, so that's perfect. And then I'm thinking this green is more what I'm looking for with the pink headphones. So that's kind of a, oh, I like her outfits too. That's kind of a lot, so let's start with those and then we'll come back if we need more. But I think this is probably going to get it. Alright, so let's grab, so this is for Tuesday. And before I get ahead of myself, I'm already decorating. But what I need to do is, because I do a 2-page daily out of my planner, so I'm going to make both of these pages just for Tuesday. And if you haven't seen my videos before, I do that because before I had several planners, like a wellness planner, a work planner, a cleaning planner, a meal planning planner, like, you know, for everything. And I was flipping around to all the different planners, decorating them a little bit, and then writing each day in the planner for whatever section I needed. And that was really not my favorite. It was getting me very frustrated. So now I also had a hourly planner for a time blocking planner. So talk about overload. But now I open this planner, and right in my same spread, I have everything that I'm interested in tracking for the day. So wellness is here, work is up here. I have a little extra section. I track my weather, cleaning and projects, and dinner down here. So I have a spot for everything, and I really like how it's working out. Okay, I think we have... There you go. So now that's set up, and that's why I took all the days away and all the dates away. So now we can get to these boxes. Also, this is going to be a timeline. So I think I'm going to put my numbers on there right now before I forget and start decorating over where I would want to put them. So I think I want green. Let's see, we have 9, do we have 10? Okay, I think between these two sections, yeah, I think we're gonna make this work. I'm just going to cut the 8 from the 28 and use it. I explained this in one of my previous videos. I have written the numbers before, and I'll show you that. Actually ended up doing that for Monday. So the spread's really cute, and then it kind of has like not very cute handwriting. It looks fine, especially for what I need it for. Like, I'm not posting this on Instagram or anything like that. But it definitely could be cuter. Let's grab a 10 from down here. With these stickers, it just makes it look super cute and even decorative, so I like it a lot better. So I'm going with this green. But I know I'm going to run out because I have been using these. So like I don't have all the way till 19. So let's see, I have 14. I'm pretty sure I have 15 in the light green. So we'll just switch the light green, and this is just something I've been having to do here and there because I'm running out of numbers in the colors that I want. I still have a lot of numbers. So we have 17. Yep. 17 and 18. I'm just gonna grab them in pink. I know this is kind of crazy. And then I have the rest in the right color. So also, in order to do this, I do have to use military time. So that's over, and now we'll get this on. So I think these are the perfect colors, so I want to put her over here in my timeline as like the attention gal. Perfect. Okay, now we'll get some of these other gals on boxes. I think she's going to work well with this box. Where do I want it? think we're gonna do it over here. And I want her on the top there, so we'll just use a little white out. She actually has a nice cold pink drink, which is cute. Okay, we'll get this gal on a box. This one for the weather. I'm gonna see if she'll fit over here. Not bad. That dress is really pretty. So we are going to do pink box clusters. Let's get this cut first. So whenever I have a long sticker like this, I hardly ever use it as a long sticker, and that's really because I'm using a big planner, so it doesn't always look so great. But what I think I'm gonna do, let's do this one down here. Okay, we have one more gal to put up here. So these gals are a little smaller, which is why I'm using several. I usually only use 2 gals per spread. Now, I don't want to take up, I don't want to take up all the writing space. So I think I'm just gonna stick her up here. And maybe put this over here and start my box layering. The 2 little flags and 1 circle left. Okay, so I do want a little heading for up here, so let's look at that. In the Rung pastel boxes, just slightly smaller than the boxes we've been using. Yep, like this is perfect. And I think I need, it's really box heavy, but I need a box here and maybe a box under her. So let's see if we have the right sizes. If not, we might have to improvise. Oh, look, we have some. Okay. I'll grab those two, and then let's get those on, and then we'll find like a cluster type to go with it. So I'm just gonna put it right under her feet. And then I can make a note of something there. And then this one will go down here. And we'll add some kind of decoration and accessory. Okay, we will do the circle here. This is a little more purpley than what we're using, so I'm going to stick it over here, and then hopefully it's not as noticeable that it's off. And then we have one more, which I think we'll put down here. Okay, box is done. Let's finish with the decorating. Okay, I like the green coffee. And we'll just do another coffee too, because I'm not sure what all we have. Two. Okay, we have some odds and ends here. I don't know. First makeup, some eyelashes, some lip gloss. Okay, she can work because she has the green. And I think I'll put her just there. And maybe I'll put one down here. Let's see what we have. Just gonna grab this gal. She does not match the color scheme, but we already have this gal, this gal, this gal on there, and then she also doesn't match, so that is a good start. Okay, so now we're gonna put some washi on. We might do one more thing up here, and then I think we'll be done. For the washi, I'm leaning towards my pink polka dots. Anything else sticking out? Let's do this pink. It's almost like makeup splotches. We'll see. It's kind of a purpley pink. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but yeah. Can't just default to the ones I really like, or I will never use all these other stuff. But yeah, that looks actually really cute. Yeah, I like it. And I like to put top and bottom washi on my spread to give the page a color, like a decorative detail. And then the last part, I want to put some green in the middle. So let's use this polka dot green. And we'll do 2 each side. Just a little accent, a little more. So just like it in the little box for a little bit of green in there. I think we'll do from here as well. Oh, she's not just floating on the air. And on this one, should I do bottom or top? I think we'll do bottom. We're gonna have to go down a ways. We're just gonna go under this pink line here into the timeline, and then we'll cut around her legs. So if this was a little higher, it'd probably be a little better, because now it's a little bare up here, but we'll find something to put up there. Okay, the colors are cute. I think we're gonna just, this says do what is right, not what is easy. And we're just gonna put her up here for some decoration. Okay. We'll get the date on and then we will be done. We use 3 different colors, but that's okay. And also putting the date on it in the sticker form like this does add some color as well up to the top here. Okay, so 2-page daily for Tuesday, June 17th. It is ready to go. So let's get it back into the planner. Okay, so I did some quick rearranging and I put her down here and moved the coffee over here. So it just feels like a little more balanced. But that is it for Tuesday, June 17th. We have the rest of the week to do, so stay tuned for all that. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for Wednesday, June 18th. And this is my catch-all main planner. I'm using an old dashboard layout and I'm making it into a 2-page daily. So this whole spread is for Sunday. I have a timeline and then my different sections. And that's what we're going to be doing for Wednesday as well. So I'm going to pull out these pages. So to make this into a 2-page daily, I do have to white out all the days and the dates. They're just not needed. This makes it easier to use an outdated planner, because even if this was in date, I would be whiting out these dates and days. So I just went into my stash and I found a planner that I really love. Look how cute this planner is. I love the colors. So the decoration is really unique. And so I'm just using it anyway, because again, I would have to white out all of these regardless, because I'm doing a 2-page daily. Oops. Alright, so that's essentially the maintenance, and because this is a dashboard planner, I already have lines over here. But last month in May, I used a vertical planner and I had to draw the lines across, which I didn't mind at the time, but now that I've been spoiled, I don't know how I'm going to go back. The sticker book I'm using is Happy Planner Seasonal Type Teacher, and there are a lot of cute summer stickers in here. And I've already pulled these pages out for summer. You can see the next is fall, which again has a lot of cute fall stickers. I mean, those are going to be so fun to use, but we're not even really to summer. So let's see what we have. There are so many colors that could be used here, so I'm kind of wanting to just grab the pinks and the greens and save the reds and oranges for another spread. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get my extra sticker sheets out and kind of just grab something. So that's green, and this just sees what we have to work with. And then I can set the rest of the pages aside so they're not confusing me. Those can be saved. Cute though. With some of these stickers. I'm gonna grab at least one of these for my weather section. And that sun's actually pretty big for my weather section. The watermelon are perfect for the pinks and greens. No, don't do it. You can come back and grab the different shades of pink stars. That could be fun. Okay, and then look at all these pink and green. So this is lesson plan, faculty meeting, things like that. If you haven't seen my videos before, I grab whatever for the color, not because of what it says. I never actually read the headings when I go to write. I just know what section it's supposed to be, and I just start writing, what I need to write in that section. So it doesn't really matter what they say to me. That's kind of weird. Okay, so noted. So I guess we're doing light and dark green, but I like that. Just look at this pink and green. That's pretty. Homework. And we have test, quiz, and party in the right colors. And again, these are just going to be to add color. With the teacher sticker book, if you don't use the stickers that say things like test and quiz, you're just, they're just going to go to waste, which is kind of crazy. But I can understand why people wouldn't use them. Here's pink. That does have a little orange in it. And green here. So this one's possible, but it's not even the right green, so it's really teal. And then that's obviously the red. So I think we're done with that page. And then What do we have here? Okay, this is cute. It has the watermelon that we already have on here. And then I'll save these for this, but we have some pink and green in here as well. So I'm gonna put all of this aside, and we also have these quotes, and we'll get started. So there are actually boxes here, but I think I wanna grab some anyway from this Wrong Pastel boxes. Okay, let's get back to the spread. This sticker is so cute. So probably the cutest sticker. So I kind of want it in the middle. We'll go just slightly over to my timeline. I don't really love when I put things over in my timeline, but if it's close, I think it's gonna be fine. And then actually we can put a pink box with it. Or do we want to put one of these circles? And maybe this bright green circle will look really good. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, other side. Let's head over. We have this as our other like decorative box, or we do have this decorative sticker too. So let's put this sunshine down here. This says sunshine and summertime. Well, that's starting to pull up a little. It says remember. I'd like to have a box in this section that says my wellness section, and I will need a we'll put this box down here, and let's see what else we're gonna put with it. Let's grab a quote. I think this yay is cute enough, and it is in the pink. Brings in a little gold. All right. Let's do this cute green box down here. Straighten it. Maybe put the stars upward. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, and then we're gonna say, let's have fun today. And we will put that like right in the middle, or maybe we do something in pink. Let's do pink over there. Grades due. And then as I said, I'm obviously not gonna put grades down here. I just really think some pink down there is cute. That pink box there, and then we can bring this across. And this says, let's have fun today. And we'll bring us so much fun up here with this circle. Maybe we do a quote up here with this circle. Okay, this says award ceremony, which obviously it's not going to be, but you can stick it kind of up here just for some color. I guess I am going to do the so much fun up here. And then we can do, this says, this says cultivate an excellent mind. That's good for anybody. sometimes the teacher stickers are incredibly teacher specific, right? And then sometimes they really can work, you know, for parents too, or, you know, who doesn't want to cultivate an excellent mind? So we have the screen that says, just smile and remember why you teach. And again, that could work for parents because we are teachers to our children. Alright, so then I think we just do, so we have some of these headings that would just be cute to bring in some colors. This says grades due. We can do progress report up here. Progress report again in the green. We will put lesson plan up here for some color. One more of those. We may have grabbed a few too many. This says faculty meeting. It's okay. Alright, so we have this noted box. So I actually may bring it to pull these two together, or could we bring it? I might bring it over here. Yeah, that could work. Okay, this sheet that I put stuff on is gone. So I'm creating sections in here in my wellness, and I like to have those sections. Okay, checklist. I think we'll just put it over here in my cleaning list. Get it started up here. And I have sections in there. So let's add some of our accents now. So we definitely want this up here for the weather. A little one there, and then we have two big ones, so one big one there. Well, that kind of mimics the exact same there, so let's pull it back up. We'll put it down here, and then this one can go like here. Okay, that one that we grabbed out is gone. I do have a pink circle here. but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put it in here, and I can make like a different type of note in there. And then we have these little sayings, which are just to add color. So I'm gonna cover up this errands with homework just for the color. Again, it's not what it's gonna actually be there. We will put party up here in the weather just to have that color. And then we have test and quiz. Put test down here by the watermelon. And quiz down here by the watermelon. Alright, so you can see this is kind of boring over here, and that does happen kind of a lot in my timeline. So that's where we're going to grab the pink stars. Let's get a flag. Put that there, or maybe over here. I think we'll do it here. Okay, so we'll do some stars over here. And actually, the last time I did this book, this is exactly what I did. I'm just going to be grabbing the pink ones. Okay, so now I have these sheets extra for one more spread. I know it's going to be kind of close. So I will put those back in the teacher book. And I think on the next spread, I'm just going to have to use everything that's left. So those are my favorite spreads when I do that, but that's okay. The stickers still make it cute. Okay, so I do usually add some washi, and I think I'm just gonna grab maybe some stripes would be fun. So let's grab the stripes out. And I think we'll do 3. Top and bottom, and then 1 in the middle. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. All right, let's get the date on. So I grabbed it in yellow, and even though you can't see it, this yellow is just really light in this sticker book. I'm still going to cut the Wednesday apart. And maybe we'll put it over here again. Sometimes I put it over here. I don't really like when I put it over here, so because I usually look for it on the other page, but it's okay. It's good to mix it up every now and then. Wednesday, June 18th. All right. So that is the decoration for Wednesday, June 18th. and it's super colorful and bright and cheerful, so I do like it. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. And always, I just want my spreads to be cute enough to plan in, but never picture perfect. Alright, so next we will be doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so stay tuned for all that. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for Thursday, June 19th in my big happy planner. This is my main catch-all planner, and I turned this into a 2-page daily. It is a dashboard layout, but just for instance, this is last Thursday's, and I have my timeline over here, and then these are different sections that I plan in. And I do that because I like to have one planner instead of flipping around to several, and the best way I found to do it is to just do a 2-page daily. So we are right now on Monday, June 9th, so we're working a whole week and a half ahead, trying to get everything decorated so that when the time comes, it's easy to write and plan in. So we're going to pull out these pages and get them ready to decorate. To get started, I am going to white out everything that I don't need, which is basically everything on the page. So this makes it easier to use an undated planner because I have to add the date anyway, and I'm not using any of these days as a day. These are like different categories for my planner, but not as a day. So everything has to be whited out. And that means you really could use any year in planner when you kind of customize like this. And is it a pain? It's really not, but I do spend one day just getting it all done. Like, all of this week is done on the same day. I set some time aside, a lot of time aside. I have a lot of interruptions, and then I just try to get everything decorated for the week in this one day. That's why my spreads are never going to be like super perfect. It's not that I'm rushing through them, but I do try to finish them all in one day. So, and I plan ahead so that it's definitely ready for when I need it. So I grabbed these three. These are my last 3 pink pastel boxes from Wrong's Pastel Boxes. And this is like, I'm going to go through my colors that I decided. I've explained this before. I usually pick 2 colors from a book like this. That way I'm not like overwhelmed with all the different colors and what to use. And I chose pink and red. So you see some pink and red in there. I think we'll grab this one as well. And these are extra sticker sheets that I've kept just to, you know, grab stickers onto. We'll see if we need those. We know they're in here, and I might come back for some of this gold. So these 2 are pink, and you see how this one has blue in it. So I'm not going to grab that, but we do bring in the gold, so that's cute. This is red. It's really the first red we've grabbed. Second red, and then this is kind of the sticker that made me want to do the pink and red together, is this one, even though this is kind of peachy actually, but that's okay. And it has the red to do. And here I think we're going to grab these for the red. We could do, I think we're going to just do both red. So we're going to have a lot of pink with those boxes. And let's see. I think we'll grab this one. It does bring in yellow as well, but it kind of mimics these flowers, which already have the yellow, so I think that's perfect actually. And then we'll grab this. We have the other one here. It's like its little pal. We'll grab these two. This does kind of match. We'll wait and see. Here's definitely a red. It has to sing a whole song to me to tell me that my laundry's done. Okay, chase after your dreams here. And I think that color actually goes pretty well. That's a maybe. We'll come back. I think this can work. So this is all I do. I just go through the book, grab what I think will work. We'll come back for some of these quotes. Some of this is kind of purpley, so let's just grab the first two. Oh, maybe we need all of them, actually. We'll grab all of these. Ooh, I like this red. So we're kind of getting a lot of stickers. I'm going to have to slow down here. And we'll just grab some of these little guys. Is that the other one? And then the red here. This does actually go as well, but I don't think we're going to need it. Okay, so we have this one here, and I actually think I want it just right on top here. This is my weather section. And this half of the box is gonna look like there's not even a box there. Like you can't even see it. So you really just have some decoration here. And that's fine with me. And then we'll put a pink box kinda here. Okay, well we're started. So love florals in the corners, and I think I'm going to pre-cut it and maybe make them kind of thin lines. And I'll put one up here. Maybe one down here. Chase after your dreams. I'll put this one right over here. And I do think I want it with a box. Do I want this big peach box? This big pink box? Maybe below. Oops, nope, don't do that. Okay, I'm in there. I feel like I'm gonna want some more of that blue now, but that's okay. That is not the color I chose, so I'm gonna grab this, and then you're gonna recognize this. I'm gonna do the same thing I did the other day. Actually, that might have been one of the videos that was deleted. I think it was, or corrupted. So if you haven't seen my other videos from this week, my hard drive was corrupted and we're trying to restore it. It's taking forever. Like it literally has 10 days left of restoration, which is kind of insane. Okay, but I did this exact same design here where I put this exact box only in a different color. I did a corner circle there, and then I splashed this up here as decoration. And I thought it was pretty cute, if I do say so myself. That spread is in my flip through, my 12 spread flip throughs. Alright, so now we have this green one. So I think we're going to end up putting some stickers back. We just aren't going to have enough to use all of these. So I'm going to set that aside just in case. We do have a lot of other little ones to work on. This says note to self, and this is my dinner section and breakfast. Dinner and breakfast section. I'm just gonna make it into a circle, why not? Gives it a little more color. And then we have this one that says things to do. And I'm just going to put it over this focus, even though I don't usually like to cover this up. Now, I think we'll do this down here to get that red. We have this one. So this pink, I really miscalculated on it. I don't really like it at all in here, but that is okay. We're going to have the to-do up here at the top, I think. And we need something there. Can we just bring like this over? Yep, that's okay. It's not perfect. Oh, and this one's a bottom one. It says noted. Can we just put it a little in here? I don't know. Every time I do an Ingrid Bloom's spread, I mean, I love the stickers, but I'm always a little worried about the spread. They're just kind of hard to figure out where to place for me. Maybe some of you gals have more luck. Should we just make this another circle? I think we are just going to make it another circle. I know, it's odd. Okay, I'm going to use these two other little things, and then we'll see about these three. I don't think those are going to make it onto the spread. Okay, we're looking okay. Always moves at the last minute. I just thought this would make a nicer transition than what I have here, because it's kind of ugly, the pink on pink box like that. So anyway, it's something. And then we have this sticker, and then we'll put these ones back. So I'm gonna cut it again, and I think, so I know we are gonna get some washi. I might just stick it down here. Okay, so let me check my book here. I'm just going to grab 2 of these smaller ones. And one of these cut. That might be a little too close to that. We'll bring it down here. Okay, and then this one. I'll just put it there. Okay, that is all for that. Now, to get these other stickers back on, I think I'm going to pull up this backing, and then I don't have to worry about getting them right in the spot. Yeah. Because they do tear if you get them on the edge and you're trying to pull them back up for next time. So if you have an empty page like this, easier to use. Okay, so those are all that we grabbed. Those are back in the book. Let's get our washi. Maybe we use this black diagonal stripe washi. Changing the tone, but it's okay. It's cute enough. Okay, I'm not sure how I like the washi, but I think it's fine. So let's get the date on it, and then we can get it back into the planner. Okay, so I'm not going to cut the date apart this time, and I'm just going to get the date on. Okay, so that is how it looks in the end. That is all for this video. This is a decorating for Thursday, June 19th, so that I can start planning in it. Using Ingrid Bloom's stickers. The last thing I need to do is do my timeline, and what I think I'm going to do for my timeline, let's go back to Mojo Jojo's dated in this black, and this might tie it together since I'm all crazy. Yeah, I do think it looks a little better with the timeline in the black, with the black washi. So anyway, that is it for Thursday, June 19th. Let's get this back in the planner. We still have Friday and Saturday and the declutter planner. And again, I'm filming this all in one day, just trying to get it done for the week ahead. But this is how it looks, and it is ready to go and be planned in. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating in my main catch-all planner, which is a big Happy Planner dashboard layout. And we're going to be decorating for Friday the 20th, which is the first day of summer. We are decorating a week ahead just so that I have plenty of time to have everything decorated to write in. And if you haven't seen my channel before, I make a weekly spread into a 2-page daily. So this is what I did for Thursday, and this will be Wednesday. I do want to let you know that none of my spreads are perfect. I'm just doing them to get some color and keep decoration on there, and then be able to plan in them. It's giving me plenty of room to write, and I'm really just liking the format. And what I do is I have a timeline over here on the right, and then I have my different sections for the rest of the day. That way I can open this up and see everything that I need to do for the entire day, instead of flipping around for different planners to see what I need to do for work, to see what I need to do for wellness, to see what I need to do for cleaning, etc. So I'm really liking this format where it's 2-page daily. I'm going to grab these pages out, and because it is a 2-page daily, it does not matter that this is an outdated planner, because I would be whiting out all of the days anyway, because I'm not using it as a weekly. So it gives me like permission, not that I need it, to use my older planners since I'm creating my own format anyway. If you've been watching my videos this year, I actually went through quite a few planners. I did a lot of planner hopping, trying to figure out what I liked. I started out with several planners at the beginning of the year, and I'm just going to make, a wellness planner like everybody does, a budget planner, work planner, cleaning planner, timeline planner for time blocking. But I didn't want to keep flipping around like, oh, now what do I have to do for work? Now what do I have to do for wellness? When I open this up, I can just see everything. So it really saves me frustration, and I do like it a lot. I know it's a lot of space in 2 pages. I did try a 1-page daily as well, and I just write too big and I write too much. So for this is going to be Friday, June 20th. I wanted to use this Whimsical Seasons from Wrong Wrong. These stickers are really pretty, and she has like every season in here. So look at the summer here. How fun are these? So I wanted to do the orange and teal, and it's this gal with the camera that I really thought was cute that I wanted to decorate around. But what I want to see is, I know there's one of her here with the camera. So like this. Or do we use a decorative box? Let's just start with these two gals like this. Because let's not rip them. She has the teal here, and then she's gonna have the orange. So I think it's gonna be super cute. Look how cute that is. She's definitely on vacation, right? Alright, so I'm gonna put her just over here on my timeline, and I've been doing this lately where I'm just putting gals kind of at the back edge of the timeline so that it doesn't get so plain in there. Because again, this is gonna be a timeline. It can get really boring on this side because I leave space to write. But every hour is 2 lines, so I do still have plenty of room to write. And then we'll grab this gal. And I've been putting gals down here in the florals, this little drawn floral down here. I think that's cute. So I'm gonna stick her down here, hanging out in the flowers. Okay, so those are our colors. Let's go back in and get some more. You can see she has really cute spring. That is not what we're going for. So I won't use her again. Now let's grab a teal box. And I like this, we'll stick with this orange kind of, I think. Yeah. Let me get some of my pages out. These are my extra sticker pages, and I just put some of the stickers I want to grab from the sticker books out in here. So yeah, I think we're going to do more of this kind of very, what do they call it, primary orange, and then this fun teal. If you haven't seen my videos before, I do like to go through my sticker books and really pick 2 colors for the most part. Sometimes I wing it more, but I like to have the 2 colors as something to work with. I guess we could bring in some darker orange, so let's just... Okay, so I grabbed out some more stickers, and we may come back for some of these florals. Okay, and I'm going to grab one more of these, this reminder, because we did bring in that darker orange. Alright, so let's start with this, what we have, and get these on. So she's an all orange, and she's mixed color orange and green, and she's mixed orange and green. So let's do orange outfit and orange outfit on opposite pages. And I think I'm going to stick her over here on this checklist area, and I don't normally wipe these out. I think I have one other time, but I want her to kind of stand here. If you don't know about Wrong stickers, she hand draws all these stickers. Super talented. Alright, so now we're going to add some boxes. So let's see. I'm thinking this one horizontal and this one vertical. I do usually like to have a box or 2 down here. And just write like a focus for bedtime. The last minute it slips. Okay, we have Sunshine Wishes. I think we're going to cover up the screen that's not really going with it. There's Sunshine Wishes. I think we can do it important here. And then a reminder up here. These are mostly to add color where I want them. And then we have 2 quotes, Summertime and Sunshine on My Mind. I like Summertime down here by her. It's cute because it matches her shirt. Sunshine on My Mind. Yeah, I think we could put it up here by her mind. What do you think? I like it. It brings the green up there. Okay, and now all we have are a couple of little icons, and then we'll get washi on. So I know sometimes I do over decorate, and then maybe sometimes I under decorate. It's just how it works out sometimes. Definitely want a floral here. Like, how cute is that? And then I think we'll do the other one up here and then add some washi. So that's really fun so far. I think it's cute to bring in summer. And I think I'm going to use this kind of spotted print washi. I have a couple of them, and I already used it this week actually. It's kind of like my new black and white stripe, but I'm saving my black and white stripe. But it gives like a fun pattern without being like too overwhelming. And I'm just going to use 3 on each side, of course, top and bottom, and then, you know, 1 in the middle. We're getting low on this roll, but I have 2 more, so don't worry. Yeah, I mean, that's fun. Okay, so we're already at the end. Let's see if we can pull it from the cardboard and see if it's going to still be sticky. Eek. I'm going to try it. And I think I want it under her so she's not just floating in the air. Okay, and we'll extend it, I think, but that's the end of that roll. Thankfully, I have more rolls. What's this old Happy Planner washi? I think it came with a memory keeping planner. Yeah, I think it did. I think I have 2 of these. I don't know, it came with something. Something that I have 3 of actually. I do like that enough, but now I think this is really better, but I'm forgetting that I'm going to add the dates. And I was thinking of adding the dates in the black and white, but now I kind of want to do it in orange. Let's see if I even have orange. I do. I kind of wish it was this darker orange, though. That's okay. You take what you can get. So I do military time over here in the timeline, and I've been liking to use these Mojo Jojo Plans dated stickers. So I add a little color here where it gets really boring in the middle of the timeline. And the reason I don't, sometimes, or I was for a while actually, crossing stickers over, like putting things in the center, but I wasn't really liking how I had to write around them. It's bugging me a little. So this is like a really good compromise. So we'll get the rest of these on. So this kind of blue is almost a teal blue. It doesn't really go well, but it's okay. Friday, June 20th. And that is the first day of summer. So you can see how the orange really helps add something to the middle there. I like it a lot. Okay, so that is it for Friday, June 20th. The first day of summer. We only have Saturday and declutter planner to go, which is really exciting because I have been filming all day, doing the weekly overview, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then now I will have to do the declutter planner after Saturday. So I'm on the way, getting there. This is ready to go back into the planner. And now we are ready to start decorating for Saturday, June 21st. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video, we're decorating for Saturday, June 21st in my Big Happy Planner. This is a Big Happy Planner on expander discs, and it is a dashboard layout. And the reason I moved it to expander discs, let me pull it out here, is with all the decorated pages, it was getting super thick to have on regular discs. And then I do have my declutter planner in the back there. I added some budget pages to the front, and on the regular discs it was really tight already, and that was before this week's decorations, which is what we are working on now. Actually, it's for a week ahead, so like a week and a half ahead actually. So if you haven't seen my videos before, I make every spread into a 2-page daily. So for instance, this is going to be in a couple days, Thursday, June 12th. This is my timeline for this day, and then I have different sections on this day to add everything that I need to do so that when I open up my spread, I can just see everything for the day that I need to do. So we've been decorating for this week. We started over here in this weekly overview for June, which is the 15th through the 21st. I kind of pre-planned in this area for almost everything. And then we had Sunday, Monday, we have some really fun summer stickers. Tuesday, Wednesday, also fun summer stickers. Thursday, Ingrid Blooms. Friday, Wrong Summer. And now we are doing the last day of the week, which is so exciting, Saturday. And then you can tell this is going to be the next week's weekly overview because the color changes, and that's how I've been doing this. When I make this into a 2-page daily, I go through 8.5 to 9 months of pages in my planner that I'm taking it from, and I'm pulling this from a 2020-2021 planner. So I'm really getting to use these pages that I've had for a long time that I think are really pretty, and I wanted to keep in use. Now I am using them. So Friday was the first day of summer. Now we're doing Saturday, June 21st. And I wanted to make sure to remember I want to do something a little different on this Saturday, June 21st, with my decorations. So let's get these all whited out first so we can talk about it. Again, the reason I'm whiting out is because I'm making a 2-page daily, so I don't need these boxes as days, I use them as sections. So normally for Saturday, I use this side only. This is our day of rest. So we'll make this my 1-page daily for Saturday, and then we'll make this my pre-plan for really channel stuff, like planning stuff is what I've been using right now. I might add some other things on there, like projects, but I specifically save this page for like which stickers I'm going to use and like any other video I want to do for the channel. Alright, anyway, so as written in my previous extra section on Saturday, I wanted to do, I know this is crazy, but you know, June is a wedding month. It's like a summer wedding month. So I wanted to grab from these stickers. Yeah. So I'm looking at the peaches and the greens. Let's grab this strip off. I guess I'm gonna grab my extra pages out and grab out some stickers that I think are gonna work. And then we can, this is what I usually do, and then we can start decorating. Okay, this I think is gonna work because the green is like there. This is the one I really wanted to do. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Okay, and then maybe this one. And we'll grab this one. So this is a start. I like to start with like some of the bigger boxes, and then I can go in and grab some decoration as well. So I think we put her over here, and my timeline for Saturday is only this top box, or I can move it around, but it's only one box. So I think I'm gonna put her here, like kind of front and center. And then let's get a box with her. I guess we're just gonna do this kind of green box. Yeah, that'll be pretty enough. All right, always and forever. I mean, that's so beautiful. And we will do her, I really want her kind of with this peachy box, so let's do that. And we'll just get her over here. Okay, we have these two boxes left. Oh, and this really pretty green box. Yeah. Where are they gonna put that one? Let's put it here. With what? So I'm not sticking it all the way down yet. And then I think we'll put this one down here. This says truly, madly, deeply. And then maybe we connect these, yeah. It's kind of weird when they connect back like this and you didn't plan them, but it's okay. Yeah, it's like a weird shape. That's okay, I don't mind. And then we will put like this one up here. And this one down here. And now let's get these florals on. I think we pull it top over here to cover this important. Okay. So that's all we grabbed. Let's come back in and grab some decoration. Well, we really need some of these gals, so. She has the peach. I mean, look how pretty that is. Her hair, everything gorgeous. That's so pretty. Okay. And then obviously something up in here. And then we have all these icons we can come and grab too. Should we put the cake up there maybe? Maybe the cake, yeah. Just get it straight. Okay. Let's white out these and I will do my timeline over here. One of these boxes I need for my timeline on Saturday, but only one. And now I think I just want to grab a couple of florals. I don't see myself using these arches, so I think I'm just going to grab them up and cut them and use them as the florals. So we'll do that way they don't go to waste. Well, that one's actually a wreath, but I also won't use it like that. So let's see. We can get, I think, a few little like floral, what are those called? I guess we'll just say sections. So like corner it like that. One there. I know they look a little off, huh? That's okay. So I'm just matching them, however, around what I have left, just to get some cute design on there. And I think that's going to be good enough. I'm gonna leave it there because it is enough decoration. I don't want to over decorate and waste, but like we have two really beautiful brides, some bridesmaids down here, another gorgeous bride, beautiful cake, lovely florals. Now I need to grab some washi. I think I'm just gonna use these kind of delicate florals. Yeah, they are definitely not perfect for the colors. But they're not ruining the color either, so we're gonna go for it. Now I saw somebody ripping washi this week. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Like rip it, and I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. Who was it? I think it was Plain Like Hail. Do you guys know her? I think her name was Heather. Yeah, Heather Hale. How fun is that? But anyway, she does this ripping washi. I'm pretty sure it was her. And it looks cute when she does it. So let's see if we can make it look cute when I do it. Okay, it really doesn't even look ripped, but that's okay. At least it covers the bottom. We need a little more color on the washi. for it to look ripped. But it is thinner, even if you can't tell that it has like the torn edge. It's thinner, and that's kind of what I needed for the bottom here. Yeah, it's still subtle enough. Colors don't match at all, but it's subtle enough. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to pick a thinner washi for the middle that I want to be elegant. So what do we have? This is like green hearts. I think this can be pretty cute. I mean, gold hearts on like a light green. So if you haven't seen me do this, I sometimes use thinner washi in the middle. It adds like a little decoration and color, which I like. And if I already have washi on top and bottom, I usually only use 2 strands. This is too long. I usually only use 2 strands of washi in the middle sections. So let's see, I think we do one up here, across. So it still looks a little bare here, so let's get our timeline on, which I decided I'm going to put over here because this is the clearest box. Mojo Jojo's dated. Okay, we get Saturday, June 21st on, and we are done. Okay, good thing we're getting to the end of June because we're running out of the word June in the Mojo Jojo's pastel dated. Alright, Saturday, June 21st. And again, this will be my whole Saturday. And then this will be a pre-plan for the next week, really for my planner channel. Okay, that is it for this video for Saturday, June 21st, and this is ready to go back into the planner. Okay, so we do still have the declutter planner to decorate for this week, But otherwise, we're done with my main catch-all planner for this week. And then next page is starting the weekly overview for the new week, starting June 22nd, because I do a Sunday start. Well, thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating my declutter planner, which is a big vertical planner from Happy Planner, and it's an outdated planner. We're decorating for the week of the 15th through the 21st of June. So I'm going to pull out these pages. For this planner, I do like to reday it, which is where I'm making it into a Sunday start. So I am going to white out part of the days that I think are going to be a little too long for my stickers that are going to be covering these days. And I will also be redating it as well. So we're going to do a little whiteout on some of the numbers that I think are going to be a little too wide. Okay, we'll see if that's going to be enough. I think it will. So this is Mojo Jojo Plans, Date It. And I'm just going to grab the days of the week and get them put on. So now that that is redated, I am going to white out this monthly overview because it's not the correct month anyway. And now we can just put whatever sticker over there that will work. Now this is a seasonal Happy Planner from 2018-2019. We're going to decorate it with the new Wrong Wrong Nautical Summer sticker book. Now this sticker book has like a sailing theme. You can see some of the gals look like they're going sailing, and then you have also an ocean beach theme, and I think I'm going to do the ocean beach theme today. So let's come back here. In the back here we have some waves. I think I'm going to grab this one to start with. Oops. We'll put it in the middle here. Okay. There are so many cute stickers in here. I'm sure you guys have seen some of this. Let's grab this gal out. And I'm just going to have her kind of be on the side here. Well, we can't really do that because her arm's going to get cut off. So we will put her maybe under the waves over here a little more. You know, look, she's standing a little out in the waves. Okay, that's good. And then I think we're going to grab this gal and get her on the other side. Okay, so also at the beach, let's do like some seashells over here. All I need is sunshine and beach water. I'm gonna put that back by her. Okay, good start. Let's get some boxes on. So that does kind of match her wetsuit there. And then so I'm just going to do a couple box clusters. I like that in my declutter planner. Now I just want to accent with some beach sticker icons. We'll do a couple checklists. Okay, as I'm looking at this, I do think I need to white out right where her head is. So we're going to try it. Try to get the sticker back up a little. It's fine, actually. No. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I'm gonna put this cute tiki bar over here. And then this little book with glasses and a seashell there. And we need something over here. Why don't we do this gal in the sun kind of like over here. Okay, I am liking that. Definitely want to put a sandcastle up here where June is. And then just a fun sign. That says beach down here. And then we'll get some washi on. Okay, I think this is going to be fun. This is anchors. They're kind of hard to see. Anchors in gold. And yeah. I think we're going to just add this in 3 spots and then we'll be done. thing I want to do is maybe put like a seashell checklist over there. I think that could be cute just in front of these, you know, goals, important, then it looks like it's all kind of together. Important, and don't forget. And then this cute quote says, "Seize the day," as in SEAS. And I think I'm going to put that there. Alright. That is pretty much done to me. I think it looks super cute with all these beach decorations. And I could definitely use more boxes. I have in the past. But I'm trying to make these quicker when I'm decorating, and I think it's definitely cute enough. It's going to be super fun to plan in, and I use this as a declutter planner where I track my decluttering. And I'll show you the week we're currently on. We are currently on Wednesday, so I will be needing to fill that in, but basically I write what I'm decluttering and how many, and then a grand total for the day. So we'll see how today goes. Then we have this for next week. Let me just trim this washi. It's covering that a little. So quick and cute, not too overthought, although I did move some stickers around. I think it is a little plain in some spots, but that's okay. But I like it, and I'm going to make it work for next week. So that is it for this video. I just want to make a very quick declutter planner decoration. Check back, and we have some more videos coming up, including how I store my pages. That'll be a fun video coming out this week. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.